Welcome back Interior Alaska. Joe Cook here with your weekend recap and local sports. But first, news today from the GNAC Conference. They released their preseason team rankings for volleyball. The Alaska Nanooks were picked to finish last in the 11-team conference after tying for 8th last season, so nowhere to go but up for Brian Scott and the Nanooks in a very competitive conference. UAA received 5 first-place votes to earn the preseason #1 ranking. They also received votes in the preseason AVCA Top 25 Coaches Poll. Defending GNAC champs Northwest Nazarene are second with 3 first-place votes. NNU is also ranked 20th in the AVCA preseason Top 25. Central and Western Washington tied for 3rd and each got at least 1 first-place vote. Western was picked 24th in the AVCA Top 25 as well. Alaska will be in action for the first time this season for their annual Blue Gold game this Saturday at 7 p.m. at Alaska Airlines Court. They opened the season Friday, September 4th with the Flint Hills Resources Nanook Classic Tournament. Now to high school football. For the second week in a row, one interior team suffered a loss while all the others won their matchups. Owlson, they crushed Homer 61-18, led by Caleb Dunlap's 164 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. He now has 7 TDs to start the season. The Rams are 2-0 after a big 56-0 win over Vosnesenka. Caleb Thomas also had a big day on the ground, 206 rush yards, 3 TDs on 14 carries. West Valley, they won their first game of the year, 26-9 over Thunder Mountain. The Wolfpack are the only Rail Belt team with a win so far this season. Lathrop fell 36-19 to Palmer on Friday in Palmer. That brings us to the latest ASBN football poll for week 3. West Anchorage is the new #1 in the large schools poll. The Eagles will play #2 Diamond this week. Chugiak is 3rd, followed by East and Bartlett. Not much has changed in the medium and small schools polls. So High and Palmer are still 1 and 2. North Pole and Owlson, they are still 3 and 4. Kodiak makes their first appearance in the polls at #5. And after a busy start to the high school cross-country season over the weekend, interior teams got off on the right foot. In Soldotna, the West Valley boys won the Salteshi Invitational 5K meet on Saturday. They had 6 runners finish in the top 15. The boys Invitational had 142 runners, and the top 5 teams from last season. Ty Donaldson paced the Wolfpack team, finishing 6 overall in 16 minutes 25 seconds. The West Valley girls, they finished in 3rd place. They were led by Grace Marks, who placed 15th overall with a time of 20:15. Now back in the interior, other local high school teams ran the first all-schools varsity meet of the season Friday evening at the Chena Lakes Recreation Area. It was the first time on this trail for a number of runners, but the Lathrop Malamutes, they owned the trails, beating out teams from all over the interior. Autumn Fournier won the girls' title for Lathrop. She crossed the finish line of the 5K race in 21 minutes 5 seconds. Defending 3,200-meter champion of the region, Logan Murray out of Lathrop took the boys' title in 16 minutes 54 seconds to lead a group of Malamutes who were right behind him. Kevin Brune was just 3 seconds behind the lead for his personal best. Murray was pleased with how his team worked together in the season opener.
Every time I felt like I was going to waver, I had him there to push me. So there was definitely a lot of teamwork going on, not just with Kevin, but like the whole team. And
good job, bud.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted a fast race today, and like they definitely helped me get there. I started pushing. I made sure to push that first mile. It's a flat course too, so I had an idea of how to do that from track with all the coaching there. And yeah, we just wanted a fast race today, so that's what we did.
And a number of runners are probably still checking their bodies for any signs of turning. Nothing here. Apparently there was a zombie breakout on Friday night. The Walking Dead made their presence felt in Fairbanks for the inaugural Running Dead 5K. The event was hosted by the Fairbanks Roller Girls and took place on the trails behind Pioneer Park on Friday night. Participants could either sign up to be a zombie or run as a person trapped in the zombie apocalypse, regardless of their role. Many participants dressed up for the occasion. There was even a samurai sword to ward off any zombies. Runners had flags attached to their waist that the undead tried to steal. Survivors had to have 1 flag left in order to survive the race. The zombies with the most flags at the end of the race won a prize. Wonder what that was. Maybe some brains. That's it for sports tonight. Thanks for watching. Mike Schultz is up next with your 4 weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.